Here we go!
Hey everybody! What's up? This is GamerBlake90 and welcome back to my playthrough series for Sonic After the Sequel. In this video, we're going through what I think is, yes, definitely the second to last stage in the entire game, because upon doing a bit of research, I realized that this is in fact not the last stage unless you're playing the classic mode and you haven't collected all the Chaos Emeralds yet. But if you have, then you've got another final stage to look forward to after this one, so this is more or less a precursor, excuse me, wasn't watching what I was doing there. It's more or less a precursor to the actual finale that is to come. So, this will be the second to last video in the playthrough series that I'm doing, and then the next video will mark the finale to Sonic After the Sequel. And right off the bat, I was so hyped to finally be playing Storm Station Zone after experiencing this as a Sonic Mania mod. Because you probably might have guessed, the soundtrack caught my attention the second it started playing. It is... In addition to seeing the actual background for Storm Station rather than just as a Mania mod, I'm absolutely spellbound. Like, look at the crafts in the background there. There's a number 92 on the sides of both of them. I'm wondering if there's any significance to the use of a number 92. Maybe as a callback to the year in which Sonic 2 was made? Because it is sort of a... It is a sequel to Sonic 2, but a prequel to Sonic 3. And considering that this is one of the few fan games in which Tails is a playable character in addition to Sonic, maybe it's a reference to the fact. I'm just guessing anyway. I don't know the, I don't know LakeFeperd's reasoning for throwing that in there, but I like it. I like it. Oh my lord. oh wow, look at the background. Look at the background. It was the cloud-covered sky a second ago, and now it more or less still is. Oh no. Whew! Okay, thank God. I thought I was about to fall into a bottomless pit there. But yeah, this isn't really a level that you can confidently speed through without threat of these traps that you're running into, so you do have to be careful here. In a sense, the Death Egg and Winged Fortress on Sonic 3 and 2 respectively carry a similar risk as far as their designs go. But you can't just run through them as fast as you would have liked. What caused these balls? Oh, that's right. Every time lightning flashes in the background, it causes these lightning rods to spark, so you really have to be careful when moving past them. They kind of remind me of Wacky Workbench, except they're tied to a weather condition. That's really a fascinating design choice. Like so many design choice I've seen after the sequel for a fan game of all things. If I hadn't known any better, I would have mistaken him for a member of Sonic Team. His games are that good, and that's the soundtrack. A while back, I kept talking about how godlike the sound... Actually, no, I don't really think I talked about the soundtrack all that much, surprisingly enough, even though it's... this game has been heavily praised for its soundtrack, just like before the sequel. So, it's a shame that I haven't really talked about it as much. I guess part of me just assumed that it would be a given that the soundtrack of this game would be incredible, but there was really no need to reiterate the fact. But upon taking notice of a couple of details, I felt it necessary to bring it up again. Because one thing I didn't realize up until now is that with each boss battle in Sonic After the Sequel, there is a different theme accompanying the boss, depending on exactly how that boss works. It's really great because it gives each boss a deeper personality, if you know what I mean. Like, it further exaggerates the theme on which they are based. And that was an amazing little touch-up there. And now back to the subject of the soundtrack. Give me just a minute here. Who made the soundtrack again? Oh, that's right. Falk, KGZ, Funk Fiction, and Andy Tunstall, according to the Sonic Retro Wiki, I think it was called. Yeah, the Sonic Retro Wiki. And then when the director's cut dropped like 3 years ago, shortly after Sonic Mania dropped, they were joined by Mr. Lange, otherwise known as Short Factor, DJ Max E, and I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I think it's Li Xiaowen? Was it? It's spelled X-I-A-O, and then there's an apostrophe followed by A-N. If anybody would like to correct my pronunciation of that name, please do so, because I hate butchering names. Whoa, oh god, ow, 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 ow. Alright, I'm already not liking these frauds here at all. They're kind of spoiling the experience. Wow, this is such a trap-ridden level, but this is a battleship by Eggman, so if I were expecting any differently, I'd have to be super naive. You gotta be very wary of these lasers right here. I'm not trying to get fried. Oh crap, underground flamethrowers. Just the last thing I need. But yo, this is an incredible final level, or final level before the actual final level, if that phrase made any sense. Oh my god, how many of these things have I run into by now? You think I would have learned? What is Sonic doing running in midair? Whoa, is that a laser from underground? Is it? Oh, no, it's not. I really hope that laser isn't an insta-kill, or I will be so upset. Do I want to go down, or do I want to go up? Let's try going up. Okay, it looks like that was a good choice. Now, so I played the Mania mod for Storm Station. This is one piece of soundtrack I actually didn't get to listen to. God, taking that bubble shield cost me so much effort just trying not to get hit by that laser. There's so many of them everywhere! Alright, yeah. There are times I may go quiet, because this isn't a layout, oh my god! Yo, a lot of these traps feel like dick moves at times. But while we're on the subject of dick moves, there's gonna be a lot of these in the next Sonic fan games that I'm gonna cover after I get done with this playthrough. But that's a story for another time. Let's worry about this level in front of us right now. Whoa, what? Oh god, ow, 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 no, no! Come on, give me my ring. Or rather, give me my money. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, great. This is from Arcane Altitude, isn't it? Where it had that gravity mechanic that affected how floaty your jump was. Well, that took it to a whole nother level of bruh! Ow, 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 oh my god. I can't figure out when the lightning is gonna strike, setting off the rods like that. Okay, now we should be fine. Yeah, you really have to take your time here. Spin dash. Okay, there we go, that should be good. Oh god, no, not these things! The spike balls from Lava Re, but instead of moving from the left to the right in a circular motion, it's up and down. You guys are not willing to let me breathe for more than 5 seconds, are you? Wait, is it the end? No, it's not, but I feel like we're getting there. We covered a good amount of the level by now, haven't we? At least I hope so, anyway. Well, part of me wants to hope so I can see what the rest of the game looks like, but part of me also hopes that we're not, like, close to the end of the game, because I've enjoyed it so much that I fully expect to go back and play this over again when I get done here, but with Tails instead of Sonic. Just like I did with Sonic CD, the 2011 version to be exact, where I did a full playthrough of Sonic CD using Tails rather than Sonic. And apologies to Sonic CD fans out there that prefer the Japanese soundtrack, but I used the American soundtrack with that playthrough just to appease those that, for whatever reason, preferred the American soundtrack over the Japanese soundtrack. And speaking of Sonic CD, I feel like a lot of elements in CD definitely influenced Sonic Mania, and I think that same taste in Sonic CD can be seen in After the Sequel, because Sonic CD's soundtrack was obviously incredible, and so was the backgrounds for that matter. And you see a lot of these in both before and after the sequel as well, and we're most likely going to see that in the other Sonic fan game that I'm going to cover. Again, though I won't name it, but I did drop a teaser clip about it on my Twitter and Instagram, in case you would like a hint. Anyway, we're in, what was it again? Storm Station Zone at 3. This music and layout, well not the layout, but the music I do remember, as well as the background use for that map. Oh crap. Can I not? Wait, what the heck? Okay, I thought for a minute there I wasn't gonna be able to get out of that, gravity lock. I thought they pulled a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card on me with gravity bind, so I couldn't move or do squat. So, Act 3 of Storm Station Zone. I have to wonder, what's the boss gonna be like? And the zone that comes after it, for that matter. I did do a little research, which is how I determined... Shoot. We're about to die, aren't we? Okay, not yet, not yet. We ain't going down without a fight. Not in the least. But I would have been very surprised if we made it through Storm Station unscathed, because final levels tend to bop you quite often before you get fully accustomed to how they function. And compared to the rest of the levels, they tend to require a lot more playthroughs to get adjusted to, let me tell you. Oh, what? Huh? Whoa. Whoa, what did the text say on most screens there? I can't really read it, though, because it's so small. Huh? I can't read it, let's just keep it going. But they seem to hint towards... Wait, what do they depict exactly? Huh? Wait a minute, is that technology tree? Then, the 2 screens we saw before that one, are they referring to other levels we passed through in the game? That Sugar Splash, and those are snow-covered trees. Is something going on back during those levels? Because I don't recall seeing rain of a Sugar Splash though, and I'm pretty sure of a Sugar Splash zone on the screen to the right. And on the left, that feels like Horizon Heights, but with snow on top of the trees. Shoot. Can I hit these things? I can, but I'll just bounce right off them. So at least it's not the same as taking damage from them, that's for sure. I think I've gone for long enough getting bought by these traps. But, yeah. Alright, okay, so that's how you cancel out the gravity effect. You just press the jump button, and boom. Or at least I think that's how you do it. But you first have to move away from the area that is encouraging the gravity effect before you can jump out of it. That's good to know. Oh, what the heck? That thing sent us in a loop! And I also saw some item monitors down there and tried to jump off of that loop, but my timing was off. Okay, so far so good. What the heck? Do I want to backtrack and try going back up there? Now, you know what? Let's just keep it going. I just hope I don't regret it. Another one of these gravity sections. Oh, joy. Let's go to the right. Ah, come on! Alright, the gravity effect wears off all the way at the top, so I did have to use that platform as a stepping stone. Oh, crap! I thought I could jump through that, and then I just realized it was an impassable wall. Also, what are those red effects in the background? Is that like a wing on the battleship they were on? Or like a side of it, or something like that? I don't exactly know. But what I do know that we're about to find out is the second to final boss in the game. I wonder how this is gonna work. Yo, these cutscenes, my god. LakeFeperd's team was absolutely superb with these Oh my god! Anybody else listening to this soundtrack? Yo, this sets the tone perfectly. That orchestra, though? This kind of give me a similar vibe to, the final boss theme for Sonic Colors, which used an orchestral remix of Reach for the Stars, but this one feels a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for exactly? Foreboding, I think it is, or ominous would probably be more appropriate. Luckily, there's a good number of veins coming along this side-scroller of a boss fight. Oh, what the heck? Whoa, that boss had a growth spurt! Shoot, I tried to avoid it. That's no dive. Huh? Okay, that looked like a bumper ball. I'm assuming we can no longer jump to that. Oh, come on. I'm assuming we can no longer jump up to that boss, so we have to use that to get all the way up there and hit Eggman. Simple enough to figure out. The hard part is trying to jump over these without getting hit. Side-scroller balls tend to be annoying in that respect. My god, dude. The guys that made the soundtrack, you're gonna hear me gush about this soundtrack an awful lot right now. Oh my, what the heck? Okay, can I reach him still? No, I can't, and I'm betting those have hitboxes. Oh wait, no they don't. The lightning effects below don't have hitboxes, but he is sending out lightning strikes from the side of his craft in the cardinal directions. And the platform to the left I can jump up on to climb up the craft and hit him. I've got to wait for that thing to go all the way down first, I think. Can I get up there? There we go! Whew, for a minute there, I was afraid! And what I was afraid of happened just now. I thought the lightning beams would go off just as I got in that hit against Eggman. And then they kind of did, but a bit later than I was predicting. I'm trying to take my time so I don't get electrocuted. I'm not Sparks the Electric Jester, so I don't have that advantage. And if I assume that being an electric jester, Spark would have immunity to electricity, but I'm not terribly educated on the subject of the character. I did hear that LakeFeperd also had a hand in the creation of Spark the Electric Jester, and given how good his standing games have proven to be since I started playing them, I wouldn't mind checking that out. But dude, yo, this final boss, well, second to last boss, is something. It seemed kind of simple though. Like, I was expecting it to be more stressful, but so far it's been a smooth learning process. I think with the last hit, no it's not. And landing right in that electric bed, even if it hasn't sent out any projectiles, it's gonna get you hurt still. Note completely taken. Okay, so I assume there was a windy effect that would come into play as far as the movement goes, because we're playing on a side-scroller, and I figured I wouldn't be able to stand stock still on that platform without getting knocked off from the movement of Eggman's craft, but apparently that isn't the case, and I can stand on it just fine. And that works to my advantage just fine for this guy. We've taken out this boss, and because we're playing the story mode where we don't have to worry about getting the Chaos Emeralds, we should be all set for the actual final stage. Okay, so what we were seeing from outside of the ship was what looked like a mechanical ring, or a halo I should call it, built directly above the mountaintop. And now it's fallen directly onto the side of the mountain. Hey! The level complete theme? Oh, that's a nice touch. Wait, what's that there? What just fell past us? What the heck?